Welcome to brief overview of Delphix Cloud Services solution. In this video, I will show how to navigate through QuantOffice DCS, how to display basic charts, how to connect to Delphix development network. We'll use DDN term and load sample strategies from DDN, and how to run and edit them. When you install DCS, you have a QuantOffice DCS folder in your desktop, and this folder contains only three links. And let's start by double-clicking on QuantOffice DCS Edition. So this is basic installation of QuantOffice, pre-configured to work with historical data, which is hosted in Timebase in our data center, and it is configured to work with two streams of data, 10-second and 1-minute bars. So when I click on market symbols, we will see the content that we've got 14 different instruments, and my configuration is already pre-configured. By clicking on setup columns, you can add column, and I just choose a few columns like start date, tick size, and it gives us overview of information which is currently available in DCS. Next step, I would like to just show how to do basic charts. So I click on the chart panel, choose what stream I would like to use for charts, 1 minute on 10-second bars. Let's say I'm looking 1 minute. I'll click on Euro, any ticker, let's say Euro, USD, or Australian dollar, USD. Choose duration, 1 week or 1 month, and just push the chart command. It's going to give us pretty detailed 1 minute charts. And if I zoom out to 1 month, this is our charts. We can control how many charts per page we want to see. So for example, in this case, I'd like to look at 2 of them. And this is our charts. QuantOffice contains a pretty detailed library of indicators, and subsequent tutorials will provide the view of them. In this case, I just want to show quickly how we can make a very simple study by taking simple moving average of, let's say, 10 bars and painting it in blue, and taking a simple average of 50 bars and adding them in, let's say, magenta. Propagate all. If I zoom in, we'll see the blue and magenta bars intersect. And finally, I can quickly put indicator and tell system that I'd like to look at predicates. When these two moving averages cross, for example, up, I just choose and I'll click on command add. We also can configure it to be step line, and this is it. We're seeing when 2 moving averages cross. If I zoom out to 5 days, this all signals. It's just very basic information. Later we'll learn how to produce strategies by using the charts, but at this point, instead of writing our own strategies, let's go to Strategy Manager and connect to samples from Delphix Development Network. When we go to Strategy Manager, we'll see new link, sample from DDN, and when I click on this link, we are positioned straight to the Development Network website, where in the future we're planning to add a lot of new capabilities. In fact, we can go also to site and look at strategies right there by clicking on the direct link to them. And there's a description of strategies. There's a lot of additional information. Hopefully, over time, community will be created, which will share strategies and will populate them and work on them. At this point, we created, for tutorial purposes, few strategies. And let's start from extended bar charting and reporting, because this strategy will illustrate the underlying structure of time-based streams. So I click on command download. Strategy is immediately downloaded to QuantOffice, installed and built. So in essence, it's ready to be run. So instead of me running it, all I would like to do at this point, go to Strategy Designer and study the content of the strategy. as a main subscription, we choose extended bar subscription, and the whole code of strategy take place inside two events, on the need and bar close. Let's just jump quickly inside this code. It will be very simple. So the first, for every instrument, we're creating 4 lines: best ask, best bid, spread, and message count line. And the text is pretty obvious. And then every time bar close every time when the event bar close get generated, we're receiving QuantOffice receives a bar from timebase, and if I click on bar, type bar, and put a dot, then all the properties of the bar are visible. So this, for example, best ask, and when I calculate spread, will be best bid. This is the 2 elements of a bar. Let's spend a few seconds studying the code of this strategy. So first thing, it just draws 4 lines: ask, bid, spread, and count. As you can see what it's doing. And then we are using the definition of report, and we are reporting all information which is stored in timebase, which is delivered together with the bar, which is generated actually from raw tick data. So we've got start time, open bar information, open time offset. In milliseconds, we're calculating when the first update took place inside this bar. At low, when low value of the bar was recorded, and at what point in time, closing, of course, and then how many tick updates took place inside this bar, and then finally we're calculating best bid and best ask at the moment of a bar close, and spread. At this point, let's just click on build. We could have actually skipped it. And also strategy comes already predefined with 2 default configurations, so let's quickly run them. One minute bar just gives us the 3 instruments, and we take 1 month and just click on command start. We'll see the charts will be produced relatively fast. So on my computer of internet, we're delivering all this information, and here we are. So it's just created 3 different charts. Let's look at EURUSD, for example. If I zoom out to, let's say, 1 month, this is it. We're seeing the prices. So I'm in the bars. This is best bid, best ask, and this is spreads and message counts. In some cases, we got up to 10,000 updates per minute. And next, we also created reports. So we created extended bar report for 3 different instruments. We see that we got 31,000 bars. And for each bar, we obviously seeing all this information about minute bars. Important property which I'd like to bring is how to format all columns. You can just click on command and define either how many decimal points you would like to look at them, or there's a quick functionality. If I click on just this arrow and click on display styles, I'll tell system that all doubles, for example, would be 4 decimal points, and we'll just configure them. So this is just a report. Obviously worth mentioning that you can have histograms built in or scatter plots inside this report. So this is just will be something for users to explore later. It's going to fall outside of the introductory demo. All right, and if I run 10-second bars, we obviously will see similar picture. This strategy was this configuration I would choose to take, for example, 1 week. Speed up time, click on start command, and we'll have definitions of extended bars within 10-second resolution. So this is if I go to 5 days, we just got all this information and the reports presenting to us. So 7,000 facts for each instrument. If somebody wants to modify the strategy, then the best way to do it is to create a command called make copy. Then you go to rename it. For example, it's custom bar chart copy And if somebody wants to make a change, let's make a quick change. For example, we can change the style of any instrument. So instead of, for example, beat and ask being line, you just use them as a step line. Click on step line here. Click on step line. At this point, just build, and let's run it. So this new strategy will just basically be modified. Of course, any other changes could be performed in this strategy, and we'll see the visuals of best beats and ask definitely different. So that we can see how they all displayed now. All right. Finally, let's just go to the web page and download one more strategy. Let's take the, for example, Keltner channel strategy. I'll choose this command. I click on command download. It's developed to us. I push command run me. Click on run configuration, and let's backtest simplest Keltner band strategy. So we will push command start. In this example, I just want to look at, we got slippages. We can see half a tick slippage if we just change it for now, let's say to 0. And we just look at every single signal. Please feel free again to copy, look at, modify the strategy, and all the backtesting characteristics of the reports will be presented in the subsequent illustrations. All right, that concludes the brief introductory presentation of QuantOffice DCS. Thank you.